We are going to do the practice problems from Algebra 1/2 Lesson 2, which is on ordering numbers and also rounding. So letter A, we have several numbers to arrange in order using a number line. So I'm just going to make a number line. Whenever I make a number line, I like to put the arrows on both sides to show that it goes on forever in both directions. Then I'm going to put 0 on my number line. Okay. Now, my smallest numbers are going to be my negative numbers, but I have to think about which of them is closer to 0. Okay? -1 is closer to 0, so it's larger than -7. So I have -7 first, then -1 is closer to 0, so it's larger than -7. Then I have 4, 5, 7. And I'm just getting the approximate spot for these on there. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as I have them in the right order. Letter B, then I'm putting these numbers in order. I'm going to start with my negative number. That is clearly the smallest, then 367, then 376, then 673, then 736. C and D are rounding. Letter C says round to the nearest 10,000. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to identify what's in the 10,000s place, which is the 7. Uh-oh. I accidentally wrote down my answers instead of the question to begin with. Let's go back. Okay, so I'm going to identify what's in the 10,000s place. It's the 7. Then I have to look next door to the 1 to see if I'm going to round up or down. Since it's 4 or less, I'm going to round down, and my answer is 914,470,000. 2 steps to rounding. Identify the place value you're rounding to, look at the number next to it, see if you're going to round up or down. If it's 5 or more, you round up. If it's 4 or less, you round down. Letter D, we're rounding to the nearest 1,000. So in the thousands place, I have a 5. Look next to the 5, I have a 5 that tells me we're going to round up. So it's going to be 83,626,000. Okay, and that's letter D. So just quick review, putting numbers in order from least to greatest. Remember, the negative number that's closest to 0 is the larger one. And then rounding, I like to underline the place value that I'm rounding to. And the arrow shows that I got to look next door then to see if I'm going to end up rounding up or down. That is lesson 2, Algebra 1/2.